Good morning, student. Let us discuss about osmosis and osmotic pressure. Okay, osmosis. For this, let's take an example of arrangement. This is the arrangement. Here is a beaker. In beaker, solvent is pure solvent is there. This is thistle funnel. Thistle funnel having membrane made up of cell phone or made up of animal or plant fiber, cellulose made up of cellulose maybe, or pig membrane. Yeah, this is semi-permeable. Semi-permeable membrane means this is a membrane which is a very minute. If you see in the under microscope, minute pore through which solvent can easily move, but solute particles do not move. So this is solution. Okay. Now the level of solution rise in this thistle funnel due to osmosis of solvent. So after some time you will find that the solution level rises up and stop here. What does it mean? That means osmotic pressure is given by pi equal to height into density into acceleration due to gravity. So the solvent molecules will flow through the membrane from pure solvent to the solution. So movement takes place from pure solvent to solution, and this process of flow of solvent is called osmosis. That movement is called osmosis. Now suppose that in these cases partition is there. There are two containers having partition made up of SPM. This is semi-permeable membrane. Solution is there and solvent is there, and as we know that there is a atmospheric pressure on these two pistons. Now there is a movement of solvent towards solutions. After that there is no any movement. Equal pressure is exerted from the solution side. That is called osmotic pressure of the solution. So flow will continue till the equilibrium is attained. When movement takes place up to when equilibrium attained. जब तक इक्विलिब्रियम नहीं आएगा तब तक वो मूवमेंट होता रहेगा सॉल्वेंट का. The flow of solvent flow from its side across a semi-permeable membrane can be stopped if extra pressure is applied on the solution. अगर extra solution इस पे applied होगा तब वो रुक जाएगा. Atmospheric pressure तो है plus osmotic pressure. Okay, so this process that just stop the flow of solvent is called osmotic pressure of the solution. So dear student, so I will osmotic pressure. Now the osmotic pressure of a solution is the excess pressure that must be applied to a solution to prevent osmosis. If you want to stop the osmosis, then extra pressure must be exerted so that it stop the osmosis. So here osmosis is stopped. So it has been found experimentally that in a dilute solution, it is found that what you find osmotic pressure is directly proportional to molarity. It is directly proportional to molarity. So if C is the solution, okay, molarity, C is the molarity of the solution, and T is the temperature. So we can give the relationship I equal to CRT, where pi is the osmotic pressure and R is the gas constant. Okay, this C is also converted equal to N2 by V. Okay, then new formula will be pi equal to N2 by V RT, where V is the volume of solution in liter containing N2 moles of solute. If you give the relationship with the moles and volume, then C is omitted as N2V. Now, if W2 grams of solute of moles of mass M2 is present in the solution. Suppose F2 molar mass is present, okay, and W2 gram is there in a solution, then we can write N2. The value of N2 is given by W2 by M2. Okay. Now you can substitute this in the equations. N2 value here, N2 value, if you substitute this in equations, you get, so V will go there, then it will be pi V equal to W2 RT M2. Or rearrange this equation again, you can also find an M2, and M2 equal to W2 RT by pi V. So dear student, osmotic pressure play a very important role in our daily life. If it may be isotonic, hypertonic or hypotonic. So solution can be classified as isotonic, hypertonic and hypotonic solution. So I hope you understand. After that we will discuss about reverse osmosis. Thank you.